Hi Libra, and welcome to your August 2020 love reading. I'm going to get straight into it, as I always say, and then I end up saying something completely different. But I'm going to say it anyway. Thank you to all of you who've subscribed to the channel. I love you guys, you know, and you ladies, obviously, because last week I actually did this impassioned plea because it's a new channel. I'm trying to build my numbers. Just so that the videos get seen more, really. So yeah, and I love having all of you sort of on the journey with me, and all of you giving me feedback. So thank you for your comments, etc., and all the likes. It's been lovely. Honestly, it's been lovely. So what I would say to you is, please, if you haven't subscribed already, it'll only take a moment. If you could click subscribe and the notification bell. I'm setting myself targets. So last weekend I wanted to reach 200 subscribers. I know it's so tiny, bless me, but I haven't, just started. And you know, but now it's already up to 260. I love you guys. So I'm on a mission now to hit 300. And it's going to go up and up and up and up. So help me out here, Libra, please. Not that I'm begging. That would be awful. All right, let's get into the love reading. And I'm going to start with romance angels, which is really strange. I don't normally, but let's start with these and see where we go. So this is for August, Spirit, for Libra, please. For love. It's very slippery. For love, please, Spirit, for Libra. Okay. Okay, we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. We have, ooh, wow, we have engagement. We have your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. How interesting that they've put those two together. That is very interesting. Let's see what else comes up. What else, please, Spirit? What else do we have? That one? Okay, so we have getting to know each other. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, you know, this is why they're saying to you, give your relationship a chance and work on your partnership. Okay? Because it looks like this relationship that you're in, they feel the bond will deepen if you actually work on it together. So, and that's what will take it to the next level, basically. So that's interesting. So this seems to be a reading for those of you who are in a relationship already, or maybe there's someone, I always say this in the readings because I think it's important to acknowledge that sometimes there are people sort of, you know, skirting around each other, aren't there, where you're interested in a relationship but it's not quite sort of happened yet. So I put those right up there because they're just really to give us a feeling of which way this reading is going. And I want to start with some, what do I want to start with? I want to start with these, I think. Right, let's start with the energy oracle. Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra, please, for their love life for August? What messages do you have for Libra? We have the Angel of Balance. We have Victory. Very nice. Let's put those there. What else, please, Spirit? Lovely. We have Happy Family. I'll show you them in a minute if you can't see them already. Anything else, please, Spirit? What else for the month of August for Libra? I don't know which one. That one? Okay. Interesting. We have Archangel Gabriel. We have Community. Okay. That's interesting. We have Hostilities. Now that is very, very interesting because we have happy family and then in the line underneath we have hostilities. I'm going to take this one too. Hostilities and deceit. Okay, Libra, now that's looking interesting. Let's take this one. We have contract. I think I'm going to need to pull a few cards here, and we will be doing clarifiers. So let's see where this is leading us, Libra, because that's all quite intriguing. We have Healer of the Ages. And we have one more, please, Spirit. One more, please. This one. Archangel Metatron. Okay, so yeah, quite a few cards here, and I hadn't intended to pull this many, but I wanted to have a full picture because we have these two cards that have come up in a very, very strange position here. They're saying that, you know, obviously they talked earlier with the Romance Angels cards, they talked about giving your relationship a chance, the fact that you need to work on your relationship for it to ascend to the next level, Libra, and that this is all part of the process of getting to know each other, because as you get to know each other, that's when your bond will deepen. And they're saying that, you know, the angel of balance is here with you. So, you know, if there are any issues that need to be ironed out, you know, there's going to be balance brought into this relationship because you have that support behind you. And, you know, this is going to be very successful as long as you work at it. You know, this relationship looks like it's going to work really well for you in the month of August. And there's a lot of happiness around you. This is why I was surprised that these came up, but we'll have a look at them in context in just a second. So you're going to be feeling very happy in August. You're going to be feeling that the steps you've taken to work on your relationship is helping you to move things forward. And yeah, happy energy. They're saying that, you know, in order to make sure that you keep this sense of balance in your relationship, Libra, it's important that you communicate. Here we have Archangel Gabriel, who is highlighting the throat chakra for us. So it's really important that you keep communication very open. They're also saying that it's important that you get out and about and you spend time with friends. You know, don't become sort of glued to your partner necessarily. It's still important that you go out and about and you see your friends. It may be that, yeah, this is maybe why these two cards are here. If you have issues in your partnership where somebody is jealous, just be very mindful of that in August, because these are very heavy cards and they came out together. We have the card of hostility, the card of deceit, and it almost feels like, you know, Spirit are saying it's important to keep communication open with your person and to be very clear about boundaries and to be very clear about you know, what you will accept, what you won't accept, and vice versa. It could be you, Libra, that's feeling jealous about your partner going out and about with friends, for example. You will know which way the energy is, whether it's your partner's energy or your energy. But if there are issues around in your relationship of jealousy that is causing arguments, and maybe one of you is not trusting the other, then that is what needs to be communicated. That is what needs to be talked through rationally, and the balance needs to be brought back in. Because, you know, in the top line we have we have victory in the relationship and, you know, a happy family life. You know, you're happy. So, you know, this issue could upset the apple cart if you're not careful during the month of August. So if one or other of you is feeling jealous about the other one, perhaps going out with friends, then, you know, you need to look very carefully at that issue and set some boundaries with each other, and you need to communicate with each other very clearly. You know, maybe some reassurances needed, but also some boundaries in place. Because relationships are not healthy if they're about controlling each other and controlling each other's movements, are they? So, you know, that is what's important. What's interesting here is, again, we have this balance, and it's come up in the same row as the angel of balance. So, you know, they're saying here, weigh up the pros and cons of this relationship. You know, it's really important that you level things out, that, you know, there isn't one partner dictating to the other, for example, or, you know, you're not spending all your time together and not seeing any other friends or family, for example. It's important to get a balance. So this is just something to be mindful of in your relationship during the month of August. I nearly said June then for some weird reason. That must have some significance. Maybe some of you started a new relationship in June and it's in its early stages. But what is also interesting about this card is it's a card of contract. And up here we had the engagement card. So, you know, it may be that if some of you have been in a relationship for a while and you're feeling quite happy, you know, you're both feeling quite happy, it could be that some of you may be discussing moving things forward, you know, towards an engagement, towards some sort of, you know, binding contract with each other, you know, proposal of marriage maybe. That's entirely possible during August for some of you. And they're saying, you know, here we have the Healer of the Ages, a very powerful healing card. And they're saying, you know, these issues that we talked about a moment ago regarding boundary setting, regarding jealousies and all that, they're saying it's time to heal all that. You don't need that in your relationship because, you know, you can't balance things out if you're letting sort of anger or jealousy or deceit get in the way. So, you know, this is very much a time to heal any difficult scenarios, and that's why I keep mentioning the word boundaries. It's a word that just keeps coming to me. It's important for you to have boundaries within this relationship. Yeah, but this is sorry, Archangel Metatron. My mind was still on the boundaries for a second then. I got a bit waylaid. Archangel Metatron is here to tell us about our third eye, okay? Intuitively, you will know what is the right or wrong here. You know, you will see signs and signals regarding this sort of situation. You know, you will know if there's any problems. You will instinctively know when these problems are going to arise during the month of August. You're going to be quite aware. You're going to be given indications if things are not going well, for example. So let's say, for example, and I'm plucking this out of the air here, but let's say, for example, you know, you decide to go on a night out with your friends. Your partner may, you know, begin to say things that stop you from going, or not that stop you from going, but to, I don't know, say, well, do you have to go that night because I was going to watch a movie with you? You know, all these subtle things. There may be things going on like that which you need to be aware of. And as I said, Libra, it could be the other way around. It could be that your partner is going out with their friends and you're not wanting that to happen, you know? There may be some insecurities around this relationship. But it also, you know, here, you know, look out for early signs of that is what Spirit is saying. You know, because that will only destroy your relationship, and you have the potential for a really successful relationship and a happy relationship here. But it's important that it's balanced out, and it's important that boundaries are put in place. That is my key word today, boundaries. Excuse me. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. We have quite a lot of cards on the table, so I'm going to go through these reasonably quickly because I don't want to use up all your time. If any of this resonates with you, please let me know. Yeah, so I always love to hear your comments. So Spirit, sorry, can we concentrate? Spirit, what do we have for the Angel of Balance, please? What else can you tell us for the Angel of Balance? That's too many. Let me just take the first one, okay. Okie dokie. What's this one? Drop it. Yeah, I mean, look at this. How funny. They're saying, just as we were saying earlier, you know, the relationship has the potential to be a very happy one, but if there's petty jealousies in the way, it's not going to help you. You know, your relationship, you're not going to get the relationship off the ground. So you need to drop any things that are lingering from the past, or any petty jealousies, or any, you know, deceit, or anything that is holding you from moving forward in your relationship. As they said earlier, they want you to work on this relationship and give it a chance. But you need to drop any baggage that is stopping you from moving forward. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat again. Sometimes I have throat chakra issues. Spirit like to, for some reason, interrupt my readings. And I use my throat chakra to do that. It's frustrating in a way, because it stops me talking. Oops. They've just thrown my cards on the floor because they're not happy. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, I'll behave, okay? Sorry, Libra. I think I must be affected by the sunshine today. It's beautiful weather here in England today. So, let's concentrate. What can you tell us about victory, please, Spirit? Really? Really? Yeah, I mean, they're saying that... Here we have. Just sing, okay? Be happy, Libra. You know, this relationship has potential to be a happy, long-lasting relationship, but they just want you to be happy with it. They want you to go with the flow. They want you to give it a chance. They want you to work on the relationship, but from a positive viewpoint. They've just said to me, there's no room for control. So if one or other of you is feeling the need to control the other, then, you know, you're going to take away some of the happiness that is lined up for you here. What else for happy family, please? Gosh, we have jumpy cards today. Really, Spirit, really? Which one is it? Bottom, they've just said. Wow, they've said just sing in the first one. Now they're saying keep dancing. You know, be happy, be joyful, Libra. Don't make this relationship a heavy relationship, is what they're saying. You know, they want you to be joyful. They want you to enjoy it. You deserve it. And why is Archangel Gabriel here, please? Why is Archangel Gabriel here, please? Yeah, they're saying open up turn on the light. So basically illuminate the possibilities here, you know. Make sure you communicate. Make sure you turn on that sort of light of communication. It's interesting that we have a partnership here. You know, none of my readings are gender specific, so take it as it resonates with you. But they're saying, yeah, you know, this is the time to actually bring some light into your life, Libra. You know, this is why they're saying be joyful. So let's see what community is doing here. Why is community here, please, Spirit? These are very slippery cards. Is it that one? Again, spread the light. It's so interesting that often Spirit bring up these two cards in a reading, in the same reading. And it's very much when they want you to be joyful, they want you to be happy, they want you to have a light energy around you, rather than sort of, you know, worry or stress or anything. And of course, with being with the community card, they're saying, you know, get out there and spread your light, Libra, you know. Yes, enjoy this relationship, but don't allow it to be claustrophobic. That doesn't mean you should go out and have relationships with other people. I'm not suggesting that for a moment, but this is about not losing contact with your friends and your family, basically. So that's just a little thing to be aware of. But they want you to go and continue spreading joy, you know, with the people that matter to you, as well as your relationship. So let's see. Gosh, Spirit, really? Please? What's this? Why have we got hostilities and deceit? What else can you tell us, please, Spirit? This one. Yeah, so if there's something that you're stressing about, or if you've got some trust issues, There's no reason for you to have trust issues, by the way. Spirit are saying this is about your fears, Libra. It could be your partner's fears. As I say, the energy can go either way. But if this resonates with you either way, they're saying, you know, there's no place for this hostility and this deceit. This could be a happy relationship, but don't let your fears get in the way. So, you know, ask for assistance. Spirit, and I've said this many times in readings before, Spirit, the angels, whoever it is that you feel comfortable talking to, God may be, you know, whoever it is you talk to, they cannot intervene and help you unless you ask them to. So if you're feeling afraid, or if you have some trust issues or some jealousy issues, this is the time to actually just ask and just say, you know, I say it out loud when I ask for assistance. I just say, please help me with this situation. I'm feeling, you know, A, B or C. You know, I'm struggling with feelings of jealousy. I'm struggling with feelings of trust. Please take those feelings away from me, Spirit. And they do, you know. So don't be afraid to ask for that help if that's an issue for you. You know, and equally if it's an issue for your partner, you can ask for guidance from Spirit for that, Libra. So, oh, here we are. They're ahead of me. Yeah, they're saying, look, you know, they talked about bringing in this sense of balance, didn't they? And we said that, you know, there could be some sort of proposal on the way for some of you. You know, this is a time to create the relationship you want, Libra. So don't sabotage it, is what they're saying. You know, we already have the happy family card. So you can create from this situation the relationship that is going to carry you forward in life. Why is the healer here then, please? Why is the healer here? Oh gosh, what is it with these cards, really? They're very slippery actually, but I do love them. But I'm having difficulty with them, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, it may be, you know, if you are the sort of person who sort of struggles with sort of energy around jealousies or anything like that, and I don't want to keep harping on about it because most of the reading is very happy for August, but they're saying, you know, just deal with it a bit at a time. You know, ask Spirit or God or the angels or whoever you talk to help you with that by lifting it away from you, you know, and, you know, heal those rifts if there have been rifts or there have been sort of emotional, negative emotions. Just heal it a bit at a time, you know. Did you hear that? I said a bit at a time. But yeah, just heal it a bit at a time. That's not easy to say, you know. Anyway, yeah, just deal with it a bit at a time, because then your healing will, you know, be solid because it's happening bit by bit, if that makes sense. So why do we have Archangel Metatron here, please? Why is Archangel Metatron here, please? Which one is it? I want me to take that one. Okay. So yeah, Archangel Metatron is here because they're saying, you know, look out for the signs and signals of maybe you're feeling that because of your concerns, if you have any, or as I say, you know what those emotions are for you in your circumstance, these, you know, these negative emotions, you know what they are. And we've already said that Archangel Metatron is saying, you know, look out for the signs and signals around that. Just be aware that it could be happening. And it may be the thing that keeps your heart closed. So Spirit are saying, don't be afraid to open your heart. And this is why we had Archangel Gabriel here with the throat chakra saying, you know, you need to communicate. So it may just be that you need some reassurance in a relationship. It doesn't mean that anything is going wrong. It feels more about your insecurities, or maybe it's your partner's insecurities if the energy is reversed. But, you know, don't be afraid to open your heart during the month of August. So, as I say, Libra, this seems to be a reading very much for people who are already in a relationship or are just starting out on a new relationship. You may well meet someone new, and it may well be that this is why there's some elements of doubt in there, because you don't know each other very well, and that's why they're asking you to work on your partnership. So it could well be somebody new that is also coming in, and that's why the relationship needs to develop. But the overarching message here from Spirit for the month of August is that they want you to enjoy it, you know, and they want you not to sabotage it. So, you know, you have the ability to create a really wonderful relationship here, Libra. So, yeah, I think probably that sort of sums it all up. I don't know that do we need to pull more cards? Do we need some tarot maybe? Shall we pull some tarot? Let's just see. Let's pull one or two tarot. I kind of felt like I was going to close it then, and then a little voice just said to me, what about some tarot? So, let's just pull two or three. Let's have another look at the hostilities here and see if we know what they're about. What is that? What are the hostilities about, please, Spirit? What this is. Wow, that's why we wanted to pull some tarot. We have the Magician. So basically you have the power, Libra, to manifest any outcome in this situation at all, which is why they're saying, you know, don't sabotage, because if you focus on the sabotage, if you focus on hostilities or jealousies or anything of that type, then you will manifest the situation you didn't want. But they're saying if you give away to God, Spirit, the angels, if you give away those negative emotions, then you can manifest, and as they said earlier, create the relationship that you really want here. So August is a really, really good month for you, Libra, in terms of relationships. Let's have a look at this scenario here. What is Archangel Metatron telling us? Wow, okay. We have a love offer coming in. So for those of you who aren't in a relationship, open your heart, you know, there could be a new love offer coming in. For those of you who are already in a relationship, they're saying look out for the signs about how significant this relationship already is. You know, open your heart to it. Don't let fears get in the way from you opening your heart. Okay, look out for the signs and the signs. I was going to say the symbols for some reason, but there may be some symbols that come up that are significant to you, Libra. Let me know in comments if there are. But this is definitely a loving energy coming in for you. So this is going to be a loving month for you, Libra. So enjoy. And yeah, if you'd like to spread the love even further, Libra, please subscribe to my channel. Never miss an opportunity. All right, I hope that resonates with some of you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please drop me a like. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonated with you. And I wish you all a very, very happy August. Take care, Libra.